I, Abdulrazak, Chairman, Primary Election Committee, hereby certify that Adegboyega Isiaka Oyetola, having secured the highest number of votes cast in the Osun governorship primary elections held on the 19th of February 2022 and met all the requirements as contained in the guidelines for the election is hereby declared winner.
The All Progressive Congress in the state of Osun has close to 500,000 members. However, the total number of members who registered for the governorship primary of the party was 408,697. According to the chairman of the election committee, who also doubles as the governor of Kwara State, Alhaji Abdulrazak Abdurrahman, 247,207 members were accredited prior to the election in all the 332 wards of the state. The Kwara State governor put the total votes cast at 235,550. Total valid votes, according to him, ran into 235,550 as well. With these figures, the total invalid votes were put at nil. It was from these calculations that Governor Adegboyega Oyetola emerged victorious, flooring his opponents in the contest by a glaring white margin.
Adegboyega Isiaka Oyetola 222169. Yusuf Suleiman Lasun 460. Adioti Moshood Oladeka 12921.
The journey towards arriving at this victory began when two personalities of the party, a former secretary to the state government, Alhaji Moshood Adioti, and a former deputy speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Lasun Yusuf, decided to slug it out with incumbent Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, who has made his intention known to the cream la cream of the state of Osun long before the direct primary program. The choice of direct primary, as chosen by the national body of APC, assisted Governor Oyetola in his familiarization, inauguration and notification tour around the entire local government areas of Osun. The people of the state fell in line with his aspiration, having been adjudged by them to have done creditably well in adding value to their state. Hence, above all, the people trooped out in large number in all the 332 wards of the state of Osun to return Governor Oyetola for another term of 4 years. In Atakumasa East, Atakumasa West, and Ayedade local government area, the governor was returned with 10,907 votes as against the total votes of 1,019 of Alhaji Moshood Adioti and Honorable Lasun Yusuf. In Ayedire, Boluwadro, and Borikwe local government, the total votes of Governor Oyetola's co-contestants, 549, was insignificant when compared to the 24,707 votes garnered by the governor. Voters in Ede North, Ede South, and Egbedero Council area gave the governor 15,281 votes, while the other contestants got a total votes of 1,361. The same feat was achieved in Ejigbo, Ife Central, and Ifedayo local governments, where people of the area gave Governor Adegboyega Oyetola 23,064 votes and 846 votes to the duo of Adioti and Yusuf.
The election took place in the 11th was under a peaceful atmosphere.
The returning officers of Ife East, Ife Lodo, and Ife North local governments announced total votes of 27,280 for Governor Oyetola and 1,231 votes for Adioti and Yusuf. The reports of the returning officers of Ife South, Ila, and Ilesha East showed a total votes of 21,959 for Governor Oyetola and 573 for his co-contestants.
Election was peaceful, credible, and successful.
From Ilesha West, Irepodun, Irewole, reports of returning officers showed glaringly that the incumbent governor of the state of Osun had a total votes of 19,485, while his opponents polled 2,029 votes. Governor Oyetola polled 22,145 in Ishokan, Iwo, and Obokun local governments, while he garnered in Oduoti, Olaoluwa, and Olonoda a total votes of 19,609. In the same vein, the returning officers of Oriade, Orulu, and Oshobo local governments announced total votes of 39,852. The State Coalition Center APC Secretariat Osogbo witnessed the presence of prominent APC leader from across the nation, member of the State Executive Council, National Assembly members, lawmakers from Osun State, party stalwarts, and a retinue of security officers from the Osun State Police Command. The mammoth crowd who witnessed the proceedings on hearing the declaration that Governor Adegboyega Oyetola has become the candidate of Osun APC for the July governorship election went wide with jubilation. In his appreciation, Osun APC chairman Prince Adegboyega Famodun, who was glowing with joy, commended the Governor Abdulrazak's led committee, saying the process for choosing Governor Oyetola is neat and rancor-free.
We in Osun, across the board of leadership cadre, the Bimaba, the state exco, the cabinets, the structures of the party from the ward to the state, we are elated, we are happy, because you have actually eased the stress that has been enveloping the state in the past 1 month.
Tunde Adeyemo reporting.